Hi everybody, hope everyone's doing well. Welcome back to Baseline Farms. My name is Jade. So today I have just been busy working around the farm. I hung up some hooks on this little white, I guess you would say trellis. I just put some shovels and things like that I use in this small garden. And yeah, it just took me forever to water everything. I cannot wait till we get irrigation because, man, I think from the time I get up, I'm just always watering. I water everything by hand. So if there's anything green here, it needs to be hand watered. And that takes me all day long. But I don't mind. It's, you know, it's kind of relaxing. There's so many birds, so you can hear all the birds. And I really enjoy being outside. So today I'm going to plant up these squash. In this little flower bed right here, once again, I did something that I don't know why I did it, but if you could see on this side right here, this is all of my broccoli. And there's so many, like this one, look at that. Do you see that? Look how big that head is. And yeah, and they're all sprouting up, just looking amazing. Now, why I didn't plant all of the broccoli at the same time, I don't know. I don't know why I started these seeds and then decided to start some seeds inside. That didn't make any sense now that I think about it. That doesn't make any sense. So I pulled out, so I did have some little baby broccoli planted in this spot. And then some of it just started bolting. It just started having a flower, so that just wasn't going to work out. So I ended up pulling all those out, gave them to the chickens. And now I'm going to plant some of these hybrid yellow summer squash. And these are, some of them are already producing. If you could see that, it's already producing a little fruit. So cute. So I figure, since they're already producing, and since those broccoli were not producing anything and they were already shooting off flowers, I might as well plant these yellow squash right here. And then I'm going to start some seeds for, like, you know, some basil. Let's see what I have here. I'm going to start some mammoth basil, some sweet basil, and some cilantro. So I'm just going to go ahead and start these ones up in a little, it's an old little dump bucket, some old farm equipment that I've been using to plant spices and things like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop those seeds in there, and I thought I'd just kind of take you along with me and show you how I do this. It's not too hard. I already amended the soil. I mean, obviously you just pop them out of the little containers that they're in and pop them into the soil. And I cannot wait. I love squash too. So, I mean, there's not one vegetable in here that I don't like to eat. I don't think I would plant anything that I didn't like to eat. So I think next year for the fall garden, I am going to plant some turnips. I did not plant any turnips. Oh man, we got a grub. Look at that. Oh, dirty rats. Alright, well, let's see if we find any more. That was just one. Maybe we had to go get some more nematoids. I don't know, this root system, it doesn't look, I mean, it doesn't look that thick, but the plant itself looks pretty healthy. Let me show you what I'm doing. So I just dig a nice little hole. Now I've already mended this soil, so the soil is nice and fluffy. And I don't really know if you should be planting them this close together. I know they're going to get bigger. Last year I planted squash in the garden and I didn't plant it that close, but I think maybe I should stagger these. Alright, so I got all this squash planted and watered in. I cannot wait to get some yellow hybrid summer squash. So, and I mean, we're going to be getting some pretty soon because there's already a bunch of little babies on there. So So yeah, I cannot wait to, I can't wait to harvest some of these vegetables. It's gonna get to the point where it's gonna get so warm outside where I'm gonna have to start watering everything twice a day. And so I'm so excited about getting irrigation in that big garden where I won't have to worry about that once I plant stuff into the garden. Because right now in this little garden, we don't have any irrigation. I am the irrigation. I water everything. And it's super exciting. But there's so many things blooming. The tulips on the fire truck are just amazing. They're so beautiful. I planted about 100 tulip bulbs in there, and they're all blooming, so those are just looking so gorgeous. And then now I'm just gonna go ahead and start some basil seeds, so let's go and start those. Okay, so over here, this is an old I don't know, some sort of farm equipment for one of our tractors, and I just put a bunch of soil in here and started planting herbs. Last year I had this Thai chili tree, which I thought I killed it by leaving it out here during the frost because it killed everything on it, and I was gonna rip it out of this container today. And then I came in here and I took a closer look, and there's actually something growing out of it. I see some cute little leaves coming out on the sides here. So fingers crossed that this Thai chili plant comes back, because we got so many little chilies from this plant last summer. And then right here is a mint. And I did have a bunch of basil last year in here that grew phenomenal. So that's what I'm going to put. I'm going to put some basil and some cilantro and pack it in here. So hopefully we'll just have a huge bed of some spices, some chilies, some mint, just a bunch of a collage of things. So yeah, let me grab my little seed packets here. What I'm thinking is maybe putting, put the basil like that, and I'll put the cilantro in the back. Alright, because this is a mammoth. So let's see here, full sun, 60 to 90 day harvest, 18 to 20 inches in height, and a quarter inch in depth. Alright, so let's see here. So I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle them in kind of in the back area, and hopefully we'll just have a bunch of basil kind of towards the back there. That'll look so nice. I'll just do like maybe right around that chili plant. And last year I did not do basil from seed. I did start it from seed, but it all died because I started it too early. So I did not realize how tiny they are. Look how small they are. See that? Okay. Let's go ahead and just put all of it. Okay, there you go. That's one. Mammoth basil. Now for the sweet basil. I gotta go feed the animals. I could tell that the animals are getting hungry. John's off putting some boulders in at a job site. He came home to grab the bobcat so he could lift up those boulders. Now this one, I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle along the side here. And hopefully we'll just get a bunch of basil, sweet basil over here. I was going to do that. There. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen? A bunch of basil pops up? Why not? I just kind of scattered them over the top. Now for the cilantro. And this is so they're all kind of a 60, 90 day, yeah, they're all a 60 to 90 day harvest. How exciting. Kind of all the same. Alright, so this is my first time planting cilantro also, which I cannot wait because I planted garlic and onion tomatoes, and now some cilantro so I can make salsa. That is going to be so exciting. Oh, these seeds are a lot bigger. I did not expect them to be this big. Can you see that? They're actually bigger than I thought. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to pop a couple right there. Same thing, I'm just going to put 3 in each hole. And hopefully we get a ton of cilantro. There. That's going to be so exciting. I cannot wait to see this all full. So I'm going to give you an update on this as the season progresses. So let's get these seeds watered in. Wow. Now this part of the flower bed kind of tilts down a little bit, so I got to be really careful that I don't wash those seeds out. Alright, and that's it. Okay, now we just wait. So thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I cannot wait to show you all of the progress, you know, with the gardens and everything as we come along, as we go through this journey. I just can't wait to show you and take you along with me. This is so exciting. And yeah, so take care, be safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.